Oh God. Thank you so much, Musisi. What can I do without you? You are so patient as well. They've all gone away. All my people have gone away.
So they will come back. The moment they see the pop-up, they will come back. They will.
Okay.
They will. Last time you postponed you added an extra hour on your live stream, and I was like, oh my God, now Fisher has put her live stream at exactly 7 here in Uganda.
Yeah, that was only a one-off. I put it on my community. I put on my community that it's just a one-off last week, that it will be at 5 because we went out for meal. Yeah, it was a one-off. I just want to see if
I just want to see that whether it's on. I'm trying to refresh.
Okay.
Is it show that it's on live?
Yes. Okay, at least I can see somebody in now. Annie's inside.
Yes.
Annie's inside just came in. That means he's working, Musisi.
It has also come back this side.
Okay.
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay.
I want to test the audio.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah. Yeah, people are coming in. People are coming in now.
Though the camera is not fine, but it's fine. We shall do that. The camera is not okay as always. Let me try to put on high quality. It's fine. It's fine.
Just, yeah. I try to. As I clean my screen, my camera point. Let me see.
It's okay. The camera is okay.
Okay. Oh, my people.
Let me be in the chat.
Sorry? Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, Musisi. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, my people. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Gorex. Thank you so much, Musisi. My people, you know what happened? I've been on since 4 p.m., but I don't know what happened to my sound. So it's not, I couldn't hear anybody. So I have to go off. And then Musisi have been on WhatsApp trying to guide me. So we are now on laptop. I was on desktop before. Nobody could hear me. AA was here. Onyi was here. Quite a number of people were here before. But yeah, I don't know what happened. But now I'm back on. Have to go through my phone and then to laptop. And Musisi has been, as you know, a great helper as always. So he had to call me on a video call and he guided me regarding what to do. And Yoga is here, Yoga with Goga. You know, thank you so much for coming. We had a bit of a hiccup when we started at 4 p.m. Sorry, nearly 50 minutes ago. We had a bit of hiccup. People could not hear me. I have to go off using my phone. Thanks to Musisi. So we are back on now. We have lost almost an hour, but the important thing is that we have not given up. We have not. I wanted to give up. I must say, I wanted to give up. And Musisi was like, no, you're not giving up. We have to do this live stream today. So thank you so much, Musisi. You know, sometimes it's easy to talk about these things, but when it comes to you, you become... And I was like, oh, I'm bothering him. I need to get this done. And he said, no, Mami Fetch, you know, calm down. We are going to get it done. And I'm glad we did. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Onyi, for coming back. Onyi was one of the ones before. Onyi, Musisi has helped me. So we are back. We are back. Thank you so much. Goga says sorry. Yeah, it's one of those things. Thank you to... I think men are more patient because Hobby tried to help me as well, but he couldn't get the hang of it this time. And then he was very patient, and I said to him, oh, Musisi is now doing video call with me. He's trying to sort it out. He said, okay, then. So he went. And then Musisi was very patient. I think men are more patient than us women. We just want it to be done immediately. God bless you, Musisi. Yes, yes. You know, when I talk about Musisi, people don't understand what I mean. You know, offline and online, Musisi is always there. You know, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I'll call him very late his own time in Uganda, and he does not mind. He does not mind. So I really appreciate him so much. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Because of the hiccup, we're not going to waste too much time. I think AA has disappeared. AA has disappeared. She thought that we're not going to do any more today, but it's okay. No problem at all. No problem at all. Hold on, my people. Let me shut this door. Yeah, Daddy and one of us, my husband and one of their sons are watching football, so I don't want them to distract. So I want to shut the door. I really appreciate all of you. We're not going to waste time today because of all the things that have just happened. But before we proceed, let me just sing a song. I'll sing this song. We pray briefly, and then we go into the topic for today. And yeah, hold on. Let me just give me a minute. Right. As the deer pants for the water, so my soul longs after you. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. I want you more than gold or silver, only you can satisfy. You alone are the real joy giver and the apple of my eye. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. You're my friend, and you are my brother, even though you are the king. I love you more than any other, so much more than anything. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. Yes, even though the enemy wanted to disrupt this live stream today, but God said no through Musisi's patience, because I've already said, goodbye, my people. Let's meet next Sunday. And Musisi was like, no, you can't just give up like that. We have to get this sorted. You see, this community we have here in YouTube is just too much. You know, so patient. He just patiently called me on video call. And here we are. So I'm now running this from my laptop because I was doing it from the desktop over there. and there was no sound. Like you people couldn't hear me, so we have an alternative. So we are now using the laptop. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you, Oni, in particular, for coming back. Thank you, Yoga, for joining us. And whoever is in the background, thank you. Once again, Musisi, thank you so much. I really appreciate. I really appreciate. Right. Let us just have a quick word of prayer as we do it here. There's nothing we do here that we don't commit to God in prayer first. Let's have a quick prayer, and then we can go into the business for today. It's going to be, there's one or two things I want to share with us, but it's not that structured. It's just general health update. And also, when I said which bit of the big C are you suffering from, I'll tell you what I mean by that. But before then, let's just have a quick word of prayer to thank God. I can't believe it's another Sunday. Last week, when we welcomed the month of October, last week's Sunday was the 1st of October. We welcomed the month of October. We praise God and everything. And before we know it, it's another Sunday. So, Father, we thank you. We worship and glorify your name for making it possible for each and every one of us to be here again today. I know that the enemy wanted to disrupt this live stream by not making the sound. We have checked everything. We couldn't find the reason for that on the desktop. But thank God that we have an alternative. Thank you that Musisi was patient and was on WhatsApp and guided me through. Thank you that this live stream is happening, albeit that it will not be as long as we normally have it, but at least we are able to look into what I have planned for today. So, Father, I thank you. Thank you for everybody present. Thank you for those who are listening on the background. Thank you for those who are going to join us. Thank you for those who are going to replay this live stream. I pray that everybody will be covered in this prayer and in this live stream today, that everything we're going to do will be as unto the Lord. Thank you for everything, for in Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Amen. Musisi, tell me then, how do I put the ads, or is it too late? I can't do it now, can I? Oh, Goga, you know these things. I'm doing this with my laptop. I've got a phone here. Am I able to put the ads with my phone? Because when I set it up before, the ads obviously were there, but now I just came on through different means. The ads, are they still there? Did anybody see ads, or is there any way I can put it on using my phone? Can you let me know? Is there any way I can do it using my phone or not? I'm just wondering. You can, but true. Oh, it's late. Okay, that's fine. When we finish the live stream, I'll put the ads on, and all of you make sure you go back and play it, right? That's okay. I'll put it on after. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay. By the rivers of Babylon, yeah, we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remember Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, yeah, we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remember Zion. Then the wicked carry us away, captivity required us for a song. Now how shall we sing the lost song in a strange land. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let the words of our mouth and the meditations of our heart be acceptable in thy sight here tonight. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remember Zion. Then the wicked carry us away, captivity required from us a song. Now how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let the words of our mouth and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight here tonight. Yes, by the rivers of Babylon. We thank God so much. Let me also play this Anna Omai official song, and then we can go into our topic for today. Test. You need to pass the theory test. Thankfully, you. Hallelujah! The Lord is good. He has been so good to us. The Lord is good. He's greater than the greatest. You are bigger than the biggest, Lord. You are greater than the greatest, Lord. Excellent Jehovah, mighty man in battle. Your power is forevermore. You are bigger than the biggest, Lord. You are greater than the greatest, Lord. Excellent Jehovah, mighty one in battle. Your power is forevermore. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's from Anna Awai Official. Tata, never try. Yo. Your word is ever powerful. Excellent Jehovah, mighty man in battle. Your power is forevermore. Tata, never dry. Your understanding is unsearchable. Your word is ever powerful. Excellent Jehovah, mighty man in battle. Your power is forevermore. You are bigger than the biggest, Lord. You are greater than the greatest, Lord. Excellent Jehovah, mighty one in battle. Forevermore. Oh, AA is back. Welcome back. I was asking about you. This is from one of us, Anna Awai Official. That's her song, non-copyright. You're welcome back, AA. Oh, and that never dry. Your word is ever powerful. Excellent Jehovah, mighty man in battle. Your power is forevermore. Oh yes. The rivers are never dry. Your understanding is unsearchable. Oh yes. Your word is ever powerful. Excellent Jehovah, mighty one in battle. Your power is forever. Don't declare. Ah, biggest God, greatest Lord, mighty one in battle, is forevermore. Biggest God, greatest Lord, mighty one in battle, forevermore. Jehovah, you have been. You are bigger than any other. Jehovah, you are big. You are better than any other. Yes, nice song. Yes, it's from Anna Abayo Official. And it's non-copyright, so you can always use it. I checked it. Wait, I checked again. Yes. You are big. Mighty one in battle. Forevermore. Hallelujah. 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 Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad. Yes, I was saying that sometimes giving up is not an option. And Musisi was very tenacious. He kept saying, I said to him, Musisi, I'm going to end the live stream. He said, no, you can't just end it. Let's look into this. Let's do this. Let's do that. So he went on WhatsApp, did a video call, and was asking me to show him what I can see on my laptop, or we have to revert to the laptop because I was using desktop before. So he said he's very tenacious, because if it was just me, I was like, oh, I'm letting you all down. Let me just leave it today. I've already apologized to you that it will be next Sunday. He said, no, we can't just leave it like that. So I'm glad that he, persevered. That's how when I talk about Musisi, you all know what I'm talking about. He is never impatient. He will never grumble. Whoever marries Musisi, that's why I'm waiting for that day so I can come there. I'm going to make a speech. I'm going to make a speech on that great day, and I'll say to that woman, you are very lucky to have married this person. And I'm hoping Musisi will not change when he gets married. I'm hoping that he will continue like this, being very patient. Giving up is never an option. Yes, I know all of you were there waiting patiently, but I was just feeling for you. That's why I was saying I'm going to stop it. I'm not, I try to not to be too impatient, but I was just feeling for all of you. I know what it's like. People should be doing something else, and then they are waiting for me. They can't hear me. I can hear them. They can't hear me. So I was feeling for you all. That's why I was, giving up easily. But as you say, yes, giving up is not an option. We should try. But thanks to Musisi, I was almost giving up because I was feeling for you people. So, Musisi, thank you. Yes, so it will come for the wedding. Exactly. I'm going to come there and I'm going to take the microphone and I'm going to talk. Musisi, you are delaying my visit to Uganda. It's now overdue. This year, okay, we have counted this year out. So we're now looking at 2024. So the outfit I made, at least it doesn't go out of fashion. The outfit I made for me and Daddy to wear on that day is still in our suitcase. So it doesn't go out of fashion. So we'll still wear it anytime. I think this year is now gone because this is October. We are almost October middle. Before you know it, next weekend is October middle. So let's now look at 2024. And I'll take the microphone and I'll tell that lucky lady the type of person she's marrying. Oh, Joyce, thank you for coming. We are just saying that we started before. If you check on my channel, you see we started before. We did about 39 minutes of nothing because nobody could hear me. So that's what I was saying. And Musisi helped me to come back on a different device. That's why I was trying to explain. Thank you so much for coming, Joyce. Goga, okay, Goga is still here. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for being here. We just played Anna Abai official song. We played this one as well, and then we'll go into what I want us to share today, to share with us today. Let's listen to this one as well. And as I said, this is from one of us, Anna Abai official.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Show yourself strong. God's people, put your hands together. Welcome in, Sister Anna Abai. Let's go. You are the air
that I breathe,
the song
that I sing.
You are everything.
Without you, I'm incomplete.
You are the pillar of
My life, lover of my soul, everything. Without you, I'm incomplete.
Oh, Jesus. You've done so
Much for me,
upon all the
things you have done. You not stop, you still they do them for me. You are a loving Father.
You've done so much for me.
Upon all the things you have done,
You not stop.
you still they do them for me. You are a loving Father.
In times of trouble.
Show yourself,
In times of sickness.
show yourself,
In times of trial.
show yourself, show yourself strong.
In times of trouble.
Show yourself,
In times of sickness.
show yourself,
In times of trial.
show yourself strong.
You are the air
That I breathe,
the song
that I sing,
You are
everything. Without you, I'm incomplete.
You are the pillar of my life.
Yes, lover of my soul,
You are
everything. Without you, I'm incomplete.
You are the air that I breathe.
Yes,
Song
that I sing,
You are
everything. Without you, I'm incomplete.
You are the pillar of my life.
Lover of my soul,
You are everything. Without you, are incomplete. You've done so much for me. Upon all
the things you have done,
do not stop.
you still they do them for me.
You are a loving Father.
Uh,
You've done so much for me. Upon all the things you don't do not stop.
You still they do them for me.
You are a
Loving Father,
In times of trouble.
show yourself,
In times of sickness.
show yourself,
In times of trial.
show yourself strong.
In times of trouble.
Show yourself,
In times of sickness.
show yourself,
In times of trial.
show yourself strong. Self strong,
Loving Father.
show yourself strong.
Loving Father.
Show yourself strong.
Loving Father. Loving Father. Loving Father.
Show yourself strong. Step strong. I'm sorry, my people. I'm tempted to sing this other one again. I'm sorry. We just have to. Before I go into what I want to say, let us sing this one again. I'm sorry, my lovely people. What I want to say today, as I said, it's just something that is really bothering me, and I thought, I need to bring it up for us to share. But before then, let's sing, let's enjoy this one again. And after this one,
The Lord is good.
all the time.
Good to us. It's bigger than the biggest. It's greater than the greatest. You are bigger than the biggest, Lord. You are better than the greatest, Lord. Excellent Jehovah, mighty man in battle. Your power is forevermore. You are bigger than the biggest, Lord. You are greater than the greatest, Lord. Excellent Jehovah,
Mighty man in battle,
your power is forevermore.
evermore.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Yeah, Musisi, why are you now dancing? Or do you want to come and dance live? Maybe Musisi wants to come and dance live. Let me drop the link. If Musisi comes up, then I'm going to. Maybe he wants to come and dance live, so I'll drop the link for him. Excellent Jehovah, battle is forevermore. Hey. Twerking is not around. It's not allowed. Yes, twerking is not allowed. Not this one. This one is praise God, praise worship, not twerking. So. Excellent Jehovah, battle. Ooh. Hey, see who just came in. the person that disrupted the class is in the building. Excellent Jehovah, mighty man in battle.
Your power is forevermore. The rivers are
Never dry.
Your understanding is unsearchable.
Oh, yes.
Your word is ever powerful.
Excellent Jehovah,
Mighty man in
battle.
Your
Power is forevermore.
You are bigger than the
Biggest God,
You are greater
not
than
the greatest God.
Excellent Jehovah, mighty man in battle. Your power is
Forevermore.
You are bigger than the biggest Lord. You are greater than the greatest.
Yes, Lord.
Excellent Jehovah, mighty man in battle. Your power is
It's forevermore.
Jehovah,
Jehovah,
you are big.
good.
You are bigger than any other. Jehovah, you are great. You are greater than any other. Say Jehovah.
Why am I putting on today? Miss Issy.
You are Jehovah. You are big, bigger than any other.
See her somersaulting. She's in the building. Look at her. Instead of dancing like people, like AA was dancing before, she's somersaulting. That's her own dancing style. Hallelujah. Thank you. Musisi. Spice Mamifechi has another set of earrings and necklace for exactly what he's putting on today. She is smart. Thank you, Musisi. Don't worry. When I'm coming for your wedding, I'll get very nice set for your wife. And I say, this is especially from me. I love my jewelries. Sometimes I open my jewelry box. My last son always said to me, when I get married, I will tell my wife, don't bother buying any jewelry. Just come to my mom's. It's like 2-3 big boxes. You draw one out, you draw one out. Some of them I've not even worn for ages. She said, I'll just tell my wife not to bother that. She just come to our house and choose anyone she wants. I love my jewelries. For some reason, I never get enough of them. Some of them I look, I'm like, what do you buy more for? And because people know that that's what I love, they always buy me. I'm coming to UK, honestly. Come and choose some. You also have very nice ones, don't you? You do. But when each time he says that, I say, another one, Mom. Don't worry. Just keep buying them. When I get married, I say, your wife may not want to wear the type I'm wearing. He said she will. She will, because they're nice. I say, okay, let's see. Yes, so we'd like to see Spice in the UK. It would be lovely to be. We're going. Anytime she lands in UK, Spice or even Musisi, for Musisi's own, he will have a red carpet. Spice, do we need red carpet for Spice? What do you think? Or we just bring her in as abracadabra, just anyhow, with some noise. But for Musisi, there'll be red carpet for him. What do you think, Do you need red carpet for you for Spice as well? Right. Anyway, so my title today, we have praised God, we have prayed. For those who are coming now, we included everybody in the prayers. When I asked that question, what type of big C are we suffering from? I have a reason for that. Obviously, you all know what the big C is. Now, we may be walking around and think we are okay, we are fine, we have not been to hospital, thank God, because where we are in the UK now, AA will testify, hospital is not where you want to go. I always beg people, I say, please look after yourselves. Please take care of yourselves so I don't end up in what we call NHS hospital here in the UK. Before, it used to be fantastic. I used to be an NHS worker. In fact, I did a video that will be coming up. I don't know whether that video will come up this week or next week. I've already scheduled that video. It's already done, where I was talking about various things and I mentioned the NHS. I used to work in the NHS before I branched out 15 years ago to do a specialist degree to become occupational health professional. Far gone. NHS, that's exactly the word. When I used to work in NHS, I worked in NHS Scotland, I worked in NHS England. And until, I left, as I said, I left the wards, NHS ward hospital 15 years ago. But even at that, up until COVID, the people I know that worked in NHS, things were still a bit okay. But since lockdown to now, everything have gone pear-shaped, as they will say it in the UK. When they say that something have gone pear-shaped, that means that point of no return is gone pear-shaped. So I beg people, I say, please, not just in the UK here, I know UK, NHS, but that's where we are. We know about NHS, where you can, we say it's free, but it's not really free. The only way it is free is that everybody gets free treatment from NHS. Whether you have paid your NI is national insurance money, whether you have paid it or not, everybody receives the same treatment. And when you go for NHS treatment, it's not like, because you have paid higher NI, you are going to get first class treatment, and because you have paid lower NI, you are going to get second hand class treatment, and because you have not paid NI, nobody will treat you. No, everybody. If you are in a big job that your NI is high, Whatever you take out of your salary, when it comes to NHS, everybody is a leveler. It's leveled up. Yes, COVID made it worse. Yes, COVID made everything worse from what people who are still working there told me. So they treat everybody. But now, my lovely people, sometimes when I speak with my clients and I say to them, so what investigation has been carried out for this or for that? They say, oh, first of all, to see the GPs, is it? I think it must be the same in your area. You don't even see GPs physically now. GP, by the way, for people who are not in UK, GP is a general practitioner. So when you come to a certain area, you have to register with a GP. So that if anything is wrong with you, you can easily go to your GP and they can now refer you on to a consultant or whatever, because GPs are not a specialist in any particular area. They're just qualified medical doctors, and then they did a little bit of training to become GP. Please don't go to their okay with G. Okay. So you see what GAA is saying. So it's everywhere. Because when I speak with my clients, some of them live in Liverpool, some of them are in Manchester, because I speak to them over the phone. So I can speak to them from any part of UK. And everyone is saying the same thing. So it's not peculiar to one place. You don't see your GP anymore. They call it e-consult. In fact, all I'm saying now is all on my video, but you know my video is always short video. But it's all there just to see how things have moved on. And in that video, I mentioned the fact that in the 80s and 90s, while we are in Scotland, when our children are unwell, in the night, your GP, honestly, I don't know whether it happened here in England then, but in the 80s and 90s, we were in Scotland, the GP will come out. They call it night call out. They'll come out to your house in the night to attend to you, especially when it's babies or children who are unwell. They'll come out. You need any GP attention, there's a GP group. You have various GPs under one group. So if you don't see this one, you can see that one. You don't have to wait for anything. Everything is sharp. If you want any investigation, it's done. Hey, it was just like that. Then before COVID, you can still, book an appointment. Sometimes they say to you, you have to phone in the morning before 8 a.m. If it's an emergency, phone before 8 a.m. So you'll be on your phone like a minute before 8 to call them, assuming you have something that you really need their attention. You call it a minute before 8, you call. By the time they'll answer you, they say, well, the 3 appointments we have already gone. I'm like, I started calling you by 1 minute or 2 minutes to 8. Yeah, there are other people on the queue anyway. All that nonsense going on. But all I've been saying, that's why when you see me looking after myself, doing all I'm doing, it is because I don't want to go near there. Thank God that for some time, in fact, I can't even remember the last time I needed their attention. And I'm praying that I don't, or that my family members don't, or my loved ones don't. Because somebody told me that they went to A&E, their local A&E, and they were kept, and they were in a lot of pain. They needed to be seen, but they were told that it's 8 hours wait. That unless you come in with holding onto your chest, they think you're having a heart attack, that's the only time you can be taken in. So some people may be putting things on just for them to be seen quicker, which is so unfortunate. So they told the lady, the wait is 8 hours. And we don't have any apologies for this because we don't have enough staff. That's, what it is. And God help you that you'll be waiting for that 8 hours. And then ambulance lands with their siren. Beep, 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 and they've brought somebody that is very ill, or they've picked somebody from an accident, road traffic accident. You know what that means? That's matter of life or death. So that's your 8 hours can now turn to 18 hours because those ones that came with the ambulance who are struggling and fighting for their life, they will drop everything and they will attend to them, rightly so. So what am I trying to say? Everything have gone pear-shaped. So please, let us look after ourselves. There's a picture I shared with Spicy. I laughed so much when I asked her a question to guess the age of this person I was standing with in the picture. The age she guessed made me so laugh so much. And my children, when we went out last weekend for a meal, we were just chatting, and I showed them the picture as well. And I also said to them, how old do you think this person I'm standing with will be? What they gave was like 12 years, 15 years older than the lady is. And AA did the same when she saw the picture. So I laughed so much. Why did I laugh? That lady that I was in the picture with is actually my age mate. And actually, my birthday is March, hers is August. But when you see that picture, honestly, anybody that sees that picture will think what AA gave her. And so AA gave her about 13 years older. Yeah. And when I told her she's actually my age, but I'm 5 months older, she could not believe it. So what am I trying to say? I'm not trying to body shame her or to person shame her. It's not even body, because she was very slim. So I'm not talking about being slim now. I'm talking about being healthy. Not me. Not me. Jackba. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. Okay, yeah, when I couldn't believe it. Honestly, nobody believes that anyway. In fact, the funny thing is that when she now saw the picture herself, the lady I took the picture with, she was like, oh, blimey. You know what they say when they say, oh, blimey? She said, oh, blimey. I look like your mother in that picture. That was, she laughed and said that. So she actually noticed herself. So it's not as if I'm just talking about her, but she said, oh, blimey, I look like your mother there. And she kept saying to me, what's the secret? Why don't you have any wrinkles? Well, her face was covered with wrinkles. Why don't you have any wrinkles? I felt like telling her the truth. I'm like, if I tell you the truth, I may upset you. So I told her just a little bit of the truth, but I didn't tell her the full truth. The full truth is that she smokes like a trooper, and she also drinks. So when you do these things, they can age you. They can age you. I've never smoked before. I drink very occasionally. When we went away for that 2 weeks ago, when we went to Chifimo, that place you saw me with Chifimo, because I don't drink Coke or Fanta or malt or anything like that. But they tempted me on our table with Baileys. I'm like, is that Baileys? Say, go on, give me a half glass of Baileys. I had a half glass of Baileys. Once in a while, when I go out for an event like that, or during Christmas, we get Baileys, and I'll have that at home. That's all I do. But when it comes to looking after oneself, we have to. Prosecco, yes. I also love Prosecco during Christmas. Prosecco. Do you know, I didn't know, you're going to laugh now. I didn't know about Prosecco until I heard it from this man, LBC. What's that, the name of that man that is always talking? Sometimes I say all these LBC men and women, they talk from morning till night. I can't remember his name now. Is it Brian? Is it not Nico Brian or Nick Brian or something? It was from him that I heard about Prosecco for the first time a couple of years ago, or 4 years ago, when I was still driving to work. Each time I'm driving to work, I'll put LBC, London Broadcasting Corporation, I think it's called LBC. That's my thing. Sometimes I've even phoned them in and aired my view about something. So each time we'll be talking about Prosecco. I'm like, what's this Prosecco? So I have to go to the shop and ask for Prosecco and then get it chilled. And we had it with a Sunday meal one day. I'm like, oh, I love that. Prosecco, it was so good. So what am I trying to say? Once in a while, you treat yourself with these things, you do these things. But when you start doing certain things on a regular basis, on a day-to-day basis, how can somebody be smoking 20 to 30 cigarettes a day? Sometimes I say to my clients, it's not even about you. Let me not talk about the money it's costing you. How about your health? Some of them will tell you that, oh, it's okay, it's okay, we have to die of something. But then when it now comes to that time that they have to die of something, they don't want to let me not use that word too much here. Let me put my laptop on. I forgot that I'm not on desktop today. I'm on laptop now. Let me put it on because it's showing me red. Yeah, they'll tell you that you have to die of something, but then when that time comes, they'll be very angry. They'll be telling the doctors off. They'll be telling the nurses off that they haven't done this, they haven't done that. But they have not helped themselves. So what I'm trying to say is, please, let us look after ourselves. Whether we are in UK here, where NHS is now rubbish, or we are in anywhere we are, like 40 really 40, I know, a day. And you just wonder, never mind the money, because if you keep the money for 40 cigarettes a day and you're keeping that money away in a piggy bank or something, you'll be amazed how much it will come up to the money you would have saved. So you have saved money, you have saved your health. You can now use that money to go on holiday and relax and chill, and but people will just Baileys, yes. What's wrong with Baileys? I know it's high in alcohol, isn't it? Yeah, I know. But as I say, once in a while I go for it on a function, I said that night, Daddy obviously was the one driving, so he doesn't. So I said, you are the one driving, so even if I fall asleep in the car, that's okay. Yes, I take Baileys once in a while on a function or Christmas period. I have my half glass, not more than half, of Baileys. That's my own. Yes, so stop doing your eyes like that. Spicy, yes. I take Baileys. They should stop already cut down. Yes, I love wine and creamy drinks. Yeah, creamy drink. That Baileys is creamy drink, isn't it? Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Spice, of course. Yes, tell her, of course. I have customers who smoke two packets, not 2 sticks, so 2 packets a day, like 40. Okay. Does vaping help them out better than? No. I've looked into that vaping nonsense. When they say that, oh, we tell them, because I have to take history with them, how many sticks do you take? They say, oh, I don't, I vape. And you think that vaping is the best. No, vaping is not, it's not actually good for you either. But maybe they don't get the full gist about this vaping. So when they tell you that they vape, they're saying it as if they're doing the right thing. They say it as if they're doing the right thing. I'm not smoking. I'm actually vaping, so that's okay. There's this study that vaping is less harmful than smoking, but the study said that it's still not safe. It's not safe. They call it vaping or e-cigarettes. Yeah, it's not good because it has other flavorings and chemicals that they use to create it. So it's not good. You say, bye, Joyce. Oh, is Joyce going? My break is over. I have to go now. Oh, okay, Joyce, you are at work. Okay, you're at work. Sometimes I forget that weekends, people also work. Because since I left Bedside Nursing many years ago, I don't do work weekends. So when somebody say, "What weekend? Why are you busy weekend?" I remember that not everybody's off weekends. Actually, some people still have to work weekends. Okay, Joyce, have a nice day at work. Okay, thank you so much for dialing, for coming in. Yes. So what were we saying? Yeah, vaping is not good. They think it's safer, but it's still not good for them. But we see them doing that a lot. I don't drink. Do not smoke, nor do I vape. You see, you're a husband material, 1 million yards, Musisi. So I'm waiting for that lucky woman. I have so many stories to tell them that day. Who is saying, well, Nen? Where is Mommy Nen? Okay, I thought you said that. I thought you were saying welcome to her. You say, where is she? Oh, each time we finish, then she will replay and she will comment because she's been so busy since they returned back to this academic year, with her position in school and everything. She's just so busy. That's why, but she always rewatches. And then the last one, she said, oh, I saw Musisi. In fact, my other sister, my youngest sister as well, she said, I saw Musisi on the table, on the chair dancing. I said, that's a spice that made her. She said that she laughed all through that, rewatching that live stream, seeing Musisi on the chair dancing. And I said, yes, it was Spicy that made him to be on the chair. She said that she laughed throughout that live stream. It was so funny. Yeah, so yeah, that's why she's not here. But she's going to rewatch and she'll see everything. Thank you. Oh, Dimma and Chukudimma, thank you for coming. We had a bit of hitch to start with. When you would tell you, when you was here, when you is so patient, she was here before. When I had the problem, only an AA and Musisi, and I said I'm logging off now. I don't know what's happening. And I think there was Gift or no, her also came. Obviously, she's gone now. Maybe she didn't know that we came back up. Yeah, we have to sort it out. Musisi have to help me to sort it out. That's why we came back on. Yeah, so thank you, Demma, for coming. Thank you so much. So what we are talking about today is our general health, the fact that we need to look after it, because a lot of I'm talking about NHS, which is the hospital, the treatment or the doctors we use or the hospital we use if we are unwell in this UK. You don't pay for it because we, the taxpayers or the people who work, already paid the national insurance, so everybody gets their health service here free. However, it has gone bonkers. So most people are now going back to private. You need an MRI scan under NHS. They will tell you it's going to take you 6 months. Some of them will tell you 1 year. And somebody who's got very symptomatic, what do? They have to go and use their credit card or whatever money they save for something else and pay. MRI scan is not cheap. It's about £500 or 450, between 350 to 550 pounds for an MRI scan. So people have to pay for them that just for them to get a diagnosis. When you now get the diagnosis and they want to refer you to NHS consultant, sometimes they give you appointments. As one told me, they're just giving me appointment for August 2024. And I'm like, what? By August 2024, that's 1 year. By then, if that thing will get worse, it's worse. If you get better, you will get better. If you buy it by then. So what is this about 1 year appointment? So people end up going to private doctors to consult or to do, for their health. And they're not cheap. You go to see a private doctor just for, sometimes it takes 20 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes. You pay 250 for each time you see them. I think it depends on the area you are, but the area where I am is 250 for 10 minutes, 15 minutes appointment to see a private doctor. Meanwhile, we are all paying NHS into NHS, we're all paying NI into NHS, and when the time comes, we don't get the treatment. So I'm begging everybody, whether you are here in the UK, especially those of you in Nigeria, where there's nothing like NHS that you can even go to anyway. You have to go to the doctors. And yes, it's very expensive, Spicy. That's why let us use that money to look after ourselves so that we don't end up using that money to pay private doctors, because NHS is no more NHSing in this UK at the moment. I hope things will change, but I don't know when. One tooth costs me. Okay, did you people hear that? Did you see that? What AA wrote? So what I'm talking about, when we talk about condition of, that's why when people are jackbarring, I say to them, please do your homework properly. UK is not easy, and I've been hearing from some people who went to Canada recently, and Canada is not Canadaing them very well because things are also expensive. Did you see that 500 one time for a tooth? You see what I mean? So things are so expensive. What can we do to help ourselves? Just do what you have to do. When you see me doing all these things, sometimes tomorrow now is Monday. I did not do my detox last Monday because our children came back and they stayed until Monday, and the leftover food we are eating and all that. So I like to do it on a day when there's nobody in the house, just me and Daddy. We do it together. So tomorrow we're not eating anything. We are doing a full detox. I'll do mine 2 days. Last time I did, I said I'm going to do 3 days. I did 3 days last month. I'm going to be doing it leading to December. just to detox my inside. I'm not doing it to lose weight. To be quite honest with you, I don't. The way I am now, if I can maintain it, I'll be very happy, because I don't know. I've said it before. When I lose a lot of weight, it does not suit me. It doesn't fit me, and I know what I'm talking about. It doesn't fit me. So I'm not doing it to lose it. I'm doing it to clean my inside, because when your hands are dirty, when your plate that you want to use food is dirty, what do you do to that plate? How do you wash your hand? You put some soap in your hand to wash it, isn't it? To wash it clean. But when your inside is dirty, how do you wash it? How do you even see your inside? There's no other way you can wash it. There's no other way you can see your inside apart from detoxing. Give yourself a day. People will say, when I did it last time, they say, 3 days without eating. But because my body is used to it. My body is used to it. And the first day is usually the worst, and the third day is usually the worst for me. But this week I'm going to do only 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. And those 2 days is just water, green tea. I have coffee in the morning with some essential oil. That's how I start my day, with coffee in the morning with a few drops of essential oil. We are very big on essential oil in this family. It's not just the essential oil you get in the shops. It's the essential oil you get from doTERRA, and about 5 ml bottle of one of the essential oils. Some of them cost about £95. Yes, for 5 ml bottle, or 15 ml. I think it's 15 ml bottle. Let me see. That's one here. That's one here. How many mils? Okay, 15. That's one of the essential. This one is peppermint, and it's the doTERRA. It's not the one you get from Holland and Barrett, because Holland and Barrett oils are not as expensive as doTERRA. doTERRA oil costs us a lot of money, but that is our own. That was our own COVID jab in this family. That's our own flu jab in this family. That's our own everything. We have never had any of those things for years, and we have never tested positive. Why? Because this is how we chose to do it. It's costing us a fortune, but we don't care. Anything to do with our health, we don't worry how much it costs us, because at the end of the day, later on in life, we're going to thank ourselves. We're going to really look back and say, wow, thank God we spent that money, that time to do those things, than keeping it. Some people are keeping money in the banks. They'll tell you, if I don't have savings, I can't do this. So, how can I not have savings? And I'm giving money to somebody, or I'm helping somebody. Well, if that is the case, some of us may not help anybody until they pass away, because not everybody has savings. Some people are just going day by day, and they're believing God, and they're trusting God, and they're working hard, but doing what they've got to do for themselves and for others. And that is me. I don't believe in, yes, savings is good, keeping money is good, but when there is need, especially for my health or the health of my family, I don't joke with that. Let me read some comments before I tell you one story. What would cost me? Okay, one time was that replacement or building. Oh, Musisi. Oh yeah, explain. He said it was a replacement or building. Is he building the tooth from scratch? Oh, Gift. See, Gift honor his back. Gift was one of the patient ones who were here before when everything went pear-shaped, and she went and she's back. Thank you so much for coming back, Gift. I mentioned your name earlier. I told them that you are one of the ones who were here before when we had the hiccup, and that, yes, that maybe you didn't know we are back, but I'm glad to see you back. Thank you so much, Gift. Oh my God, let me put the fan on. Can you imagine putting the fan on in October? I'm putting the fan on in October in the UK, because the weather is not showing like October. And remember, the last Sunday of this October, our clock will go back. We're going to be the same time. No, Nigeria will be ahead of us, I think. Yeah, something like that. And I'm still having the fan on. The weather is so mild, and this is not the norm for month of October here in the UK. Come and collect my own. People are now selling their tooth. People are now selling their tooth. How much can they afford? Somebody wants you to come and collect their own. I give them £500. No, it's really funny, but it's not funny. It's crazy. one tooth for if it's two. Exactly, if it's two now, only if it's two, 1,000 pounds. Crazy. Dentists that didn't have any spaces for NHS patients, so I had to go private. Toothache is not more. Oh yes, oh, I see what you mean. Yes, private. When you go private, what they tell you, you pay. As I say, 15-minute consult is 250 pounds, my people. You're talking about tooth problem that she had to go to dentist and pay that to replace her tooth. And I'm talking about somebody that will sit the way I'm sitting and ask you what is going on. You tell them what they'll be writing down. You tell them after that, they'll give you one advice or two. 15 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes, 250, please. So that's the thing. So it's not easy. No wonder some people are passing away here in the UK, including the citizens themselves, Oyibo themselves, passing away because they can't even afford that wait on NHS, and they also can't afford to go private. So how are we going to help ourselves? By doing what we can do. Don't say I'm still too young, maybe later on when I get to Mifechi's age. No, I did not start what I'm doing now. I did not start it now. When people say, oh, you're glowing, this and that. I don't have, when I see people doing skincare routine, I just laugh because I've never done one. I don't know what skincare routine means. I just rub whatever I need to rub and waka pass, but I do look after inside my body. I don't joke with my detox. So, in fact, Rosemary Okpekpe made me laugh. In one of the videos I did, when I did my 3 days detox, she said, hi, how did she put it? That she's not going to survive, that she will pass away, that she will pass away if she has to do 3 days. But you won't pass away. What we actually need, remember, I'm not doing it without water. I'm doing it in that fast day. I can drink up to 4 liters of combination of my big mug of coffee in the morning with my essential oils. And then after that, I'll be having my green tea and green tea and turmeric tea. And I have beetroot tea. These are the teas, or pure green tea. So these are the things I add them all in the hot water, and I'll just be spinning it over the day. Trust me, once your body is used to that, you will not even know that you are doing anything. When you think you are hungry, top up your tea and just drink it. Once you're well hydrated, your body will think that you are full. It's all in the mind, though. The first time you try it, you will struggle. Your stomach will be churning. You'll think, oh, I need to eat something now. But if you manage it and just do it for that first day, please, what I'm saying here is what I've done that is helping me, and I'll continue to do it for as long as I'm alive. Even into my 80s, if God keeps me alive, to my 90s, I'll be doing my detox. I used to do it just every Monday, 1 day a week. Every Monday, my stomach is used to that. The fact that there's nothing going into that tummy apart from green tea, mug of coffee in the morning, green tea, and water for the rest of the day. And my body is used to it. Please, I'm not asking you to do what I do, because some people have underlying health conditions. Thank God I don't have any. If you have underlying health condition and you have to be on medication, Biko, disclaimer, don't do what I do. But for you not to have that underlying health condition, you have to start on time to help yourself. I'm not bragging, because it is only by God's grace and by what I do to help myself. I don't know how many 62-year-olds who will tell you that they don't have any underlying medical condition. I don't know how many, but thank God I don't. And it's not something that I'm bragging about, something I'm grateful to God about. And also it's something that I've been intentional. I've done something to help myself. If I had been eating as I want agege bread, I'll finish one agege bread. I want akpu. Did I hear akpu there? Akpu today. But you also do detox now. You also do detox spicy. So that's the thing. You can enjoy your akpu, but find a day to detox, especially if you don't have any underlying health condition, if you're not on any medication. Because if you're on medication, you can't be taking medication on an empty stomach. Don't say that I said. Pico, if you're on any medication, find a way of doing it to balance, to help yourself. But our tummies need rest. Try it. you get used to it, and you think, wow, you feel better. People will be telling you you're glowing, or you don't have wrinkle, or you don't this and you don't that. But when you tell them what you do, they just walk up past. They say, I can't do that. Why will I be starving? They call it starving. Why will I be starving myself just to keep fit? I'm like, I'm not starving myself. I am working on my inside. I'm detoxing, and I'm drinking kappa. I'm drinking lots of kappa for the day. So I'm not starving myself. Even what I ask myself is, all that food I've eaten for the past 62 years, what has it achieved? What has it got me to, apart from adding weight there, adding there? The only thing I'm struggling with at the moment is my stomach. And when I spoke to my private doctor some time ago, he said, remember, I told you that when you had your gallbladder out, I've actually had a cholecystectomy, which is having my gallbladder removed. That was in about 8 years ago. If up to that, I had my gallbladder because I was having gallstones, I was having pain and everything. So they have to have my gallbladder out. So my doctor, and I did it privately, and they told me that because of that, you'll be having bloatedness. That is all part of having your gallbladder removed. So I've had my gallbladder out. Gallbladder has no, just like appendix, having your appendix out, it has no function there. Yes, gallbladder, yes, it has where you saw the bile and all the rest of it, but you can have your gallbladder out and still be living your normal life. But they told me that bloating is one of the things I'll be suffering from, and that's why I have bloated tummy from time to time. So at least I know why. And also, I'm a menopausal woman, so my tummy also, they call it menopause tummy. So I have two things against me when it comes to my tummy. That's why I do my best, but I don't worry so much about my tummy being bigger than I want it to be. Although when people see me, they say, you're always talking about your tummy. Where is it? But I know what I'm talking about. It's not how I want it to be. But will I go and try what some people are trying, saying that they're doing BBL, they're doing that one, and nonsense? Even if my tummy is 3 times this size, I will never go under the knife to have anything like that done. I will never. Because some people have done it and they are regretting till today. All these artificial things. Why can't you do detox? Why can't you do 2 days fast? Why can't you do alternate days fasting? You will reduce. These things will go down. I'm talking about I have big tummy, but it's down because lower than what it should be because of all I'm doing. Let me read some comments. I have original tooth for sale. Oh, spicy because okay, I read that one. I quickly paid toothache from yep, I quickly paid toothache from heaven. Okay, God help us. Yeah, that was cheap. Lately my niece had to pay about 800 pounds for treatment, etc. But she is the queen of eating sweets. You see, sweets, all those things, sweets has no food value. But when children or even adults are used to sweets, it's like it's like I wanted to say allergy. No, it's like an addiction to chocolates and sweets, and that they can't help themselves, and they don't even know when they go. You see them going to corner shop. What are they going to do to buy some sweets? They are addicted to it, just like people are addicted. When we talk about people who are smoking, they are addicted to cigarettes. And that's how people are addicted to chocolates, to sweets. You have to really speak to yourself and say, look, when you look at the amount of money you have to pay to dentists because you love sweets. Sweets has no food value apart from causing damage to your teeth and also causing damage to your general health. It's not really worth it. Yeah. Try pricing £2 in thousands. Wow. Yeah. One nursing mom baby is just 1 month old. Passed last night. Passed last night. Who? A nursing mom baby is just 1 month old. Is it the baby that passed or the mother? Hey, wow. People know. Which would who? Medical intervention is very expensive. Yes, very. That's why, because let's do, the guy passed in his car and body has been there till discovered 2 days later. Spice, you need to come up and explain what you are saying. You said the guy passed, or the mother passed. You talked about the baby. Now you said about the guy passing. What's going on? Which one are we talking about? I don't have skincare routine. Yes, same here. I don't have any skincare routine. People spend an hour. They'll rub this one, they'll clean, they rub another one, they rub that one on their neck, they rub that one on their shoulder, they rub that one on their eyebrows. I'm like, hey, what I'm going to do in the morning before I step out of the house. No, no. Thank God I don't have pimple. I've never had, even when I was a hormonal, like when I was teenage years, when you're having your period, people have pimples and stuff. I've never had a drop of pimple on this place since I was born, even when I was. So I'm just grateful to God. Maybe people who are doing skincare routine, maybe they have the need. They have acne, they have pimples, they have other things. Some of them who are my color don't like my color. They want to be a little bit fairer. That's part of their skin routine, all to their own, but I'll never touch anything to my skin. Black don't crack. Spice, you saw that picture I showed you. You saw the color of the lady and you saw my color. Which one will you choose? Black don't crack. Please let us be happy with what we have. Goddess is in building. Goddess, welcome for coming. I do detox steady. Yep, detox. When you see people say, you see Spice, you say, oh, well, she doesn't look her age and all the rest of it. Try detoxing, people in the house. Try detoxing on a regular basis. It will make a difference in your life. I'm a living witness. And as I say, I'll continue doing it until into my 90s and until 100. Remember, I said that my minimum is 100. Until that 100, maybe by then, I'll decide whether to still continue or not. But as for the toxin, every Monday, this week will be Monday and Tuesday, leading to Christmas. It will be 2 days or 3 days every Monday leading to Christmas, because, hey, this Christmas, you know, I will tell you, my lovely people, nearer the time, this Christmas, so I'm going to work hard to do my detox properly. So when I start feeding that inside with some of the things I'll feed with it this Christmas, when in the January we start again. You see, that's the plan. The guy passed away his car. So which guy? What happened? I'm scared though. My sister Jagba there, I'm reluctant to come back here. Jagba, we are back home. I don't have skin. Okay, I read that. Spice will be thinking about to the rescue. Yeah, you eat your apple, my dear. Eat whatever you need to do, but try and have day or days of detox. You will come back in future. Maybe not now. In future, you come back and thank me for it. I do detox steady. Yeah. I'm not in any medication. Thank God. Yes, same here. Thank God. It's just God's mercy and our efforts. You know, we have to do. We're doing our own bits as well. Not just people say, "Oh, it's not my portion." Yeah, it's not your portion. Only when you do something to help yourself. Some drink 2 bottles of Robocoke and a big loaf of bread. Okay, Spice is coming to say something. Let me put you on so I can understand what you mean. And you know, as I saw it, see me looking at it, using my mouse, forgetting that I'm not on the desktop, that I will switch off to laptop. So I haven't got it's not connected to laptop. Yeah, okay, my dear.
Hello, everyone.
Catch up with all.
Good afternoon. Okay. Hey, mommy, see as you they shine. What is this?
Many liters is the Spice? How many liters is the Coke? Mommy, your tummy is fatter than mine. Oh, it's not true. It's not true. What thought you see me in person? How about with belly? Menopause or beer belly? You know, some men, for example, Daddy here, he's got belly. He has never drunk beer in his life. I think there's age some men will get to. And they will start developing that. He has never drunk beer. He doesn't even drink alcohol. Even the bellies I'm talking about, he doesn't even drink it. But he's got a bit of belly. I think it's middle age. When you get to certain age, that starts developing for some men, or in fact, most men. But you still see some men who are flat because maybe they're been working on it, or it's just not in their nature. But most men, even younger men, I saw my little cousin the other day. He's a bit slim. Right, all I can see is I say, what is going on? So, it's not just, they call it beer belly, but it's not always because of beer. I think they just say that, but it doesn't mean that the person is drinking. I think it gets to a certain age in some men in their life, they start developing that. You even see some men who are slim. The first thing you see is that their tummy coming out. Yes, I saw somebody who just delivered, or who was pregnant, and sitting beside the husband. You're wondering who actually is pregnant. Is it his husband or the wife? Or their tummy, and I'm not joking, they're just about the same size. So, yeah, so answer to your question, I don't think it's just belly, but as the belly, yeah, some people, it's because of the amount of alcohol they drink, and some of them, it's to a certain age, they start developing that. I'm about to request Mami Fechi to pick you up to go to park with her for the walk. She's far from me. I will easily pick her up so we can go. The more the merrier. I will go for this hot chocolate dripping color of yours. You mean me? This Christmas will be hot. Yes. When the time comes, people will know what I'm talking about. You don't leave me behind. I'll carry you. I will. Okay, so I'm going to stop. Let me see what Spicy needs to have to say. But there's something I want to tell you people. When I talk about this big C, which type are we suffering from, I'll tell you what I mean. The big C is not the way you know it. It's actually something else that I want to share. But let me allow Spicy to say what she's come up to say before I now share that with you. And on that note, we're going to round up after that. My dear.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all. Abracadabra.
I hear you.
The one and only abracadabra queen.
I'm doing what my own did before. Your thing is showing that you're talking, but I can't hear you because when it's moving, it means you're talking, but we can't hear you. People in the chat,
you can hear me.
Sorry. You are now Spicy. You are Spicy. You are the same. And we are both abracadabra. I'm calling Spicy. I'm calling.
You can't hear me.
Can you people hear her?
You can't hear me.
From what she's doing, from what her thing is doing, is show that she's talking, but I can't hear her.
Really? Okay, let me go out and come back.
With your laugh. I just saw you now. All I could see was you laughing. Welcome, Nancy.
Okay, let me go down and come back.
Hey, really? So it's me again. Hi.
Mommy, is you again. Is you again.
What do I do? Can you hear me? My spouse I can't hear you, but the people in the we can hear her. And you can hear me as well?
I can hear you.
Hey.
Okay, let me chat you. Look at the chat. I can hear you.
My spouse I can't hear you, but they can hear you. What have I done wrong? Is it because I logged from the phone and I'm no more on the phone? Is that right? The reason?
Don't press anything. Let me go down. Don't mistakenly go off the live. Don't mistakenly go off. Let me go down, please. Before you go off live.
Sissy, don't say hello? I can hear you on the phone.
You can hear me.
Don't press anything. I can hear you. On the phone, but from the laptop I can't. So since I have to have this on all the time. Do not press anything. I'm hearing myself back, Musisi.
Let me go down.
Oh. But I'm just echoing by because I'm putting on here and it's on my laptop. I'm going to go down and come back again and see. Drop a fresh link. Okay. Do I drop the link on from my phone? Let me drop a fresh link. What's this? Do I drop the link on my phone? I dropped the link from my laptop. Musisi, is it better to drop it from my phone? And how do I do it from my phone? I dropped the link from my laptop. I'm hearing myself back. This is terrible. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. You reduce the volume on the phone. Okay. I've reduced the volume on the phone, but if I reduce the volume on the phone, if somebody comes up here, they won't hear me. You people can hear me now, isn't it? And I can only hear one ear. But because I've turned off the volume on this particular phone, reduce the volume on the phone. I have, but mute so you don't hear yourself. Okay, I've done that. But if you come up, I still won't be able to hear you unless I put this one on. That's the thing. So it means that I can't have anybody on or up here today. I can't have anybody up because if you come up and if I don't put the volume here, I will not hear you or you won't hear me. And if I put the volume here, it will be echoing. So that way, today's live stream is not live streaming. So let us just manage it. Let us just manage it like that today and take it that nobody is the audio for you. Oh, Nemoza is here. What did Nemoza say? Welcome. Is the audio for your guests on? Yes. It's on my laptop because we had a problem with desktop earlier on. So we have to help me to, I logged on through my phone to the laptop. And now, if I invite somebody on laptop, I can hear the person. But if I put my phone on, it starts echoing. Yes, that's what's happening in Lemosa. So I don't know how to rectify apart from just saying that I can't invite anybody up. Yeah. Yeah. Next time that issue will be fixed. Okay. Okay, so let's log in. My spicy, sorry that we can't hear you. What you wanted to come and share with us. I'm sorry that we can't hear you, but maybe because I think you wanted to come up to clarify what you are writing, because I thought you said that somebody gave birth and the person passed away. I wanted to know, was it the lady that passed away or the baby? And then you mentioned a guy passed away. So we're just wondering which is which. That's why I wanted you to come up and then clarify, but don't worry. Setting the audio gray dots have to flash green. Gray dots have to flash green. Which gray dots are you talking about? The one where Nemoza, don't embarrass me here. Me and IT, we are 5 and 6. So as you all know, me and IT are 5 and 6. So, I want to try again. Okay, I'm going to try again. But I'm just wondering though, is there any way I can invite her using the phone? Can anybody answer me? Nebuza or Musisi, is there any way I can answer her using the phone? Because I think when I use the phone, if I use the phone to to drop the link and she comes through the phone, it might be better than dropping the link from my laptop. Check setting. Yeah. Setting from where? From the phone or from the laptop? Okay, settings. Okay, I can see settings. Let me click on settings. Recording general. Everything seems okay. Audio. Don't let me do what I'll do and sign myself off. So let's leave it as it is. We're almost done anyway. Let me tell you the story I want to tell you. That's the link. Which one? Try. Okay, that link. Okay. Spicy, can you try that link then that Musisi just dropped? Try that link and see. And let me see if I can accept you from the phone. I don't know. Let her come up again. Okay, Spice, try and come up again. Then let's see if we have rectified the problem. And if not, we'll just leave it and know that this live stream wants to mess itself up today, but we refused. And it's still trying to mess itself up again the second time. And we are refusing. Yes. Let me tell you this story about how people can be suffering with big C without diagnosis. Okay. Musisi, drop the link again. Spice, can you try the link again before I tell this story? No link showing. It's showing now. Where are you? No link showing. It's showing. Okay. So I have to welcome you from my laptop because the one on my phone I can't see you there. So let me try again from my laptop and see if I'll hear you. And if I don't, then we'll just have to leave it. You are up now. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
And if I put the volume on my phone, I can hear her, but it will be echoing. Let me put the volume.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Just get on with it. Guys, write it in the chat for her to hear that she shouldn't worry. Let's get on with the live stream next time. So she won't sign herself up.
No, I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing you now with my phone.
Okay, with the phone.
Can you hear
me? So let me just quickly say what I want to say, since you can hear me little from the phone. I was talking about two of my colleagues that passed on within the space of 2 days. Okay, two of my colleagues, a lady and a guy, very young people, full of life. They are not big, they are not sick, nothing. The guy passed on day before yesterday, or they found his body in his car 2 days after he had passed. 2 days, a very young, healthy guy. Very, very healthy and fit. So they discovered his body in the car 2 days later. And then the lady passed on.
Nobody looked for him for 2 days.
Nobody. And maybe after 2 days, after not hearing from him and calling his phone, they decided to go check. And that was when they found him in the car, dead already. And then the lady that passed on last night is a nursing mom. She just had a new baby. The baby is just 1 month old. And according to the stories that she had a heart attack. I'm like, what kind of heart attack? A nursing mom just last night. She was not sick, nothing. So it's really something serious. We must take care of our body. Like, we don't have a choice. What we consume these days is a mess. There is nothing nutritious about all these packed and canned and sealed foods littered everywhere on the shelf. Let's try and do more healthy. Even though healthy is a bit more expensive, but it is better that you eat that than spend the money buying drugs or going to the hospitals, paying doctors. Like Mommy was saying, in UK, now it's really difficult to access NHS. And even if you go to private, it's too expensive. Look at one tooth, £500. I have teeth for sale if anybody wants to buy, because that's then too expensive. This detox helps. I do detox from time to time, even if I'm an Akpu lover. I love my fufu, but I do detox from time to time, and that's to help me. I know that I can't eat these junks they have here, and the only way I can eat and not starve is to go to my Akpu. Otherwise, I'll end up eating their food, and their foods here are not healthy. So I detox every morning. I make sure I grate ginger and lemon and boil. Just boil water with ginger, then squeeze in lemon and drink first thing in the morning and last thing before I go to bed. I have decided that this is the only way to cleanse my body, and then water fast from time to time. That water fast actually helps your gut to take a break, to relax from work. When your gut work non-stop, day in, day out, every day of the year, it needs rest. If one day your body will just get tired and break down. So give it that 1 day or 2 days rest, depending on how far you can go. You can start with just 12 hours. You give it a break, then go for 24 hours. 36 hours. You keep going. There are people who even do, so long as you stay hydrated, you drink a lot of water, and there's this water, what's the name of the water that people who do water fast buy? I've forgotten the name. Hydration, so that will act electrolyte water. Yes. Yeah, it actually helps you. So if you can do this, it's better. People drinking 2 bottles of Orobo Coke, 3 bottles, 4 bottles every day, and 1 big loaf of bread. What are you buying? You are buying market for yourself. You will end up spending money. You go to the doctor one day. So just stay away from junk. It's not easy. Yes, like Brazilians, if you're in Brazil here and you don't have control, trust me, you will get addicted to sugar. Everything they cook here is all about sugar and butter. Everything is sugar and butter. So life here is not easy with their food. They eat a lot of junk. So try, if you can do our food, it is healthier for you. And then detox, then, try and live healthy, and God will help us. That's just what I want to say. These 2 people that passed on now, it breaks my heart, because if you see the guy, the boy is it's like a bodybuilder. But we don't know, maybe it's stress that got to him. Stress of work, and the lady, we don't know up till now unless they perform autopsy. And in Nigeria, only the rich people perform autopsy, or when there is a shady, hanky-panky suspicion, then they will perform autopsy. Otherwise, they just bury the body, and life goes on. The moment you are gone, that is all. Life goes on for everybody. So why don't you take care of yourself? If anything is stressing you, cut that thing away.
That's it.
Let nothing stress your life. Cut it off. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Live today, 1 day at a time. Enjoy today. Live today. Enjoyment is not killing yourself with junk. Eat healthy. Go for vacation. Take a leave when you need to. Let that body rest. Mommy, that's just what I want to come up and say, Jare. Well done. Greetings, everyone.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Juice, thank you for coming. Rebecca, I saw you coming as well when I was talking. Thank you so much. I'm going to teach all of us to water bomb on your way to clean up. I think I saw Rebecca. Hold on, let me turn this off. I saw Rebecca's comment, detox drink to clean us. Yes. You see, most people in the chat now agreeing with what we're talking about, detox. And it's not about you being slim or being fat. We're talking about cleaning our inside, whether you're slim or you're overweight. It doesn't really matter. Detox will help everyone. You can find your own convenient way of doing it. You don't have to do what I do, like not eating at all for a day or 2 or even 3. I do up to 3 sometimes. You don't have to do that. You can just do, even if it's half a day, or do an OMAD, and the rest you just drink water. But what our body needs is actually fluid more than food. But somebody saying, oh, I can't do that, I'll pass away. You won't. Some people are stuck in the desert. Sometimes they are still alive after 5 days. They're not even drinking. Some of them are just drinking anything they see that is drinkable. They just drink it, and that keeps them alive for days. Never mind human being that you can easily get the water or tea or whatever and drink because it helps to rehydrate you as well. Instead of your skin getting so wrinkled and all the rest of it, it helps to actually rehydrate your skin. So I'm just sharing what I do and continue to do. And as I say, I'll be doing it until I reach 100, because that's my agreement with God, 100 years. After that, I will say, let my people go. But before then, we go nowhere. But not doing anything is not an option. I have to be doing something to help myself. We just have to do what we can. And Tessie's Hot Kitchen, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Ebu Niger, thank you for coming. We had a bit of a hitch before we started. If you check on my channel, you see 39 minutes. That was when we were all messing around for 39 minutes. Nobody could hear me. We have to start again. And now we are about 1 hour 39 on this one. I don't want this one to be more than 2 hours, if up to that. So we're going to be rounding up soon. But there's something I want to tell us, just something I want to share with us to understand when I talk about what kind of C, big C, are we suffering from, for you to understand where I'm coming from. And yeah, Ebo Niger, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, welcome everybody now, Rebecca. Yeah, okay. Thumb up. Yeah, that's another thing I have not been reminding people. I didn't put on ads, because the ads, the ads was put on nicely like we did the last week. When I'm doing the live stream, ads will be coming every 12 minutes and all the rest. Were all properly set up. But when I now had the problem and had to come back on my phone, the ads is not there. So after the live stream, I'll put the ads on, and if you don't mind replaying it for me as much as you can, I will appreciate. But the point is that today, as always on this channel, I will never be tired of talking about our health, because our health issues are not tired of attacking us. So why will I be, or why will we be tired of talking about health? We're not going to stop, because every day you hear new one, every day you hear another one. So if health conditions are not tired of us, we're not going to be tired of talking about them. We have to keep talking about them. Let's do what we can. Young people are developing something that even people in their 80s are not developing, because of the type of food, the type of air, the type of things. Can we stop and check the packet of the food? All these people that love to buy packet and tinned food, can you please stop and check the labels at the back of those tinned and packet things and all those sachets? I see you people add to your soups in Niger. I don't know, the people who cook, most of them are from in Nigeria. All those sachets that I see you open 3 different or 4 different ones, and you're pouring in your soup or your stew. Can you pause and read the back of that package? Has he got MSG? If he has, you are damaging the health of yourself and your family. Nothing may happen immediately. Nothing may happen immediately. You think, oh, I'm fine. You may not know some of the things happening gradually, where they are coming from. You don't know where they're coming from. It's because of these things that we eat over the years. Oh, wow. Great topic. Nemuza, thank you. Thank you for this, because today was a bit frustrating. And everybody in the chat, please thank you, Musisi, again for me. Without Musisi, this live stream, I would have missed. You see what I would have missed? My people, Musisi, you have half of this money. We are going to share this money, Musisi, and I mean it. Because without Musisi, I said, Musisi, I'm going to, let's just leave it. I even said bye-bye to everybody. Oni was here. Oni said, Mommy, is there no way you can try something else? I said, I've tried everything. Daddy has even come to help me. He's not the one that he can help today. But Musisi had to go on call, WhatsApp call, video call, and showed me what to do. That's why I've got the phone here, because I think it's connected with the phone. Without the phone, the laptop would not function or whatever. So I don't know. So if I had been impatient, this blessing would not have come. Nemozo, as usual. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, Musisi, thank you so much, because without you, this live stream would have ended, and this money would not have come in. Traffic light, healthy. Yes, traffic lights, healthy system. Yeah. So please, I will not be tired. If you think you're tired, she's always talking about health. You haven't seen anything. No, I'll be talking about it because of what is going on. These things are going on here in the UK, where we have everything. We have, yes, I'll say we have everything. That's why some of them here, when you tell them about God, they'll be looking at you as if you're loony. God, for what now? When you go out there, they say that the train will come out at 11:33. By 11:32, the train is there waiting. And as soon as it's 11:33, the train will move. And you're telling them about God. What are you talking about? Or you go out there, you put your water, the water is running. Yes, you pay the water rate, but you put it's running. You go out there, you do this, you did that. People who are not working, they go out what they call a job. What do they call them? Job something. They go there. You see them on Mondays or Fridays. I don't know the days they go to claim their money. They go there and queue because they're not working, and the government will give them money. And then you tell them tomorrow about God. They'll say, "What do you who?" Ooh. I just did a video not long ago. The video will come up later on to say about how my colleague lost her license here in the UK because she came all the way. Because when we are in Nigeria, I remember when I was doing my midwifery, we do antenatal. During antenatal, we sing, we dance, we sing with the mothers who came for the antenatal. We pray. That's what we are used to. So this person didn't know where she came to. She thought that she was still in Nigeria. She came here, the lady was about to go to the theater. She wanted to pray for the lady and was saying, if it's her sin, God help her to come out of this theater alive. That was how she lost her license. So when you jackpot, these people who are wanting to jackpot, look at how we're saying here. One tooth is 500 pounds. Everything is so expensive. I wish Nigeria would be okay and I would jackpot back to Nigeria. That's my own jackpot is Nigeria, because when you people hear about abroad, it's not that easy. The fruits, we're talking about fruit. Some people can do fruit detox, but the fruits we're eating here is like plastic. You get an apple. There was a time we traveled, went on holiday for 2 weeks. We forgot the apple that we left on the table. We thought, oh, well, by the time we come back, it will be damaged, we put in the bin. When we came back, the apple was still there looking at us. What kind of apple is that after 2 weeks? So what are we talking about? That's why we now try as much as possible to get our fruits when it says organic, no matter the cost, we buy, hoping that it will be better. When we go to Marks and Spencer, we buy, hoping that Marks and Spencer will not go and get plastic in the name of fruits. So some of the fruits are 2 weeks holiday. The apple just exactly the same way we left it. It's not the right thing. So we are talking about, and then you come to shop. I'm sure it happens in the US where you, Nemos or Uju, and the rest of you, some of you are. I'm not talking about people in Nigeria because people have got it all good. But the thing that people will tell me that even one pawpaw is 800 naira. Buy it. Buy it. Instead of buying 800 naira paracetamol, very small, you people go to chemist and be buying paracetamol and be drinking. Use that pawpaw that is 800 naira. I know it's expensive. Buy it. Use it as your breakfast. Stop eating bread. Use that pawpaw, half of the pawpaw as your breakfast instead of bread. People in Nigeria are having rice as their breakfast. Instead of having rice as your breakfast, have half a whole pawpaw, half of it as breakfast. You thank yourself that you did. And people say, it's only food now. No, it's not only food, it's breakfast. What is called is breakfast. Use it to break your fast. Breakfast does not mean that you have to balance and eat. You know, sometimes these things can be a bit harsh or whatever, but it's just the passion I have about health. That's why I talk about it this way. Because sometimes when I watch videos and see how people eat, it feels like it's going inside me, but it's not going inside me, it's going inside them. But I feel it because I love everybody. I take everybody here and that's my family. And I wouldn't want people to be feeding themselves and doing that. Somebody will have a pawpaw. He said that a pawpaw or papaya. That is not breakfast. It's breakfast. When I go to Nigeria, for the how many weeks I normally spend in Nigeria, they all know me. Sometimes you come to kitchen, it's full of pawpaw. They say because I'm here. Everybody knows that's my breakfast, and both of us, we don't have any breakfast in Nigeria apart from pawpaw, unless you tempt me with an akara, correct one. Apart from that, our breakfast is always pawpaw, and the time we normally visit, there's loads of pawpaw and stuff like that. That's what I use for breakfast, and it fills me up. And I come for breakfast. It's healthy. Yes, you know, I mentioned okay, yeah, but it's good. But akara, hey, homemade akara. When I go to Nigeria, apple is there, I'm tempted. But apart from that, okpa is also good. And please let us stop eating agege bread as breakfast and rice. People are having rice as breakfast. I don't understand. Let us stop. Let us help ourselves because a lot of health conditions, health challenges, a lot of people are walking around with diabetes, underdiagnosed. And when they drop with hyperglycemia, they say that it's their village people. It is not their village people. Fruits. Yes. What did you just say about fruits? Yes. Well, yeah, okay. They are putting preservatives on most things. Yes, they are. If not, I don't see how that apple would have remained the same way we left it for 2 weeks. Yeah. So we have to be careful. So we are saying people buy fruit, eat food, eat this. Fruit is the fruit. I mean, fruit is in Nigeria where you have the proper food. So you go to your back garden, you have pawpaw, you have this, you can get it from there. But over here, or in the juice coming up, and for me to hear you, I have to. we are working with 2 gadgets today. So for me to hear you, let me put this a little bit up. Okay. Welcome. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Big
Yeah.
sis, can you hear me? I don't think she can.
You can hear her, yes?
Okay. So they can
I
hear.
think
Okay.
they can.
All right. But can you hear me? Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
whether she can hear. Okay. So I just came up. Good morning. Good evening. Hi guys. No, I
Yes,
came up
I can hear
to
you. I
answer.
can hear you too.
Yeah, somebody, is that AA's question or Nemo's or somebody said, I said fake fruits. They have fake fruits in Nigeria. You know, because it has always been there, we know. People trying to, make quick money. They will harvest unripe
Really? I didn't know.
unripe things. The last time I went to Nigeria, I wanted fruits, and my sister-in-law bought me this beautiful, nice banana. If you see this banana, was looking so good. So, but when the kids, because I had kids come in and I was giving them fruits. So when the kids were eating the fruits, the banana, they started spitting it out. Oh, it's bitter. It doesn't taste like banana. So, but if you look at the outside of this banana, the banana looked so yellow. So,
wow.
I'm like, what? Because I don't eat banana, I'm allergic to it. I didn't eat it. So, and then the kids were like, no, it doesn't taste like banana. It doesn't taste like banana. So I asked my mother-in-law's help cook. He said, yeah, they do it a lot. He said that banana is not good. Maybe the harvested it when it was. There's something he called it. He said, no, it's not a good one. I'm like, really? He said, if we leave it here, tomorrow you see how it will turn. And the next day, if you see how it turned, he said, no, that's not the good banana. So we had to throw that banana away.
Wanyoma.
Yeah.
Wanyoma, welcome. In Nigeria, most of them use what they call kabad. I don't know if you've heard about it or you know it.
No,
kabad.
please.
Kabad is a chemical. It's a very dangerous chemical they use for ripening banana.
Oh my God.
Anakoya kabad. It smells. That thing stinks. It smells. If they open kabad container here for you, you will run. So they wrap it very well, or put it in a container. Make a tiny hole in that container. Then put it where they keep the bunch of bananas. Cover it very well. Banana that was green today, by tomorrow morning, it becomes so ripe.
Wow.
It's called kabad.
That's not good. That's poison. Yeah, those kids started spitting out.
Poison.
Started spitting there. It doesn't taste like banana. It doesn't taste like. But if you look at.
So what are we talking about? I was talking about Nigeria. That they have a friend.
No. Even mangoes, you have to be very careful. You buy mangoes, it's so bitter inside, and it's fake, it's ripe you know, the outside is all right. So Nigeria is just wulu wulu, and you have to be very careful of what you eat, because most of the things they want to make money and they're selling fake stuff. And even when you talk about this okpa, make sure you're buying your okpa and grinding it yourself, because they add some stuff into all the blended stuff. Do you understand? So you don't know exactly what you are buying. There was a time somebody came from Nigeria and got a goosey for me, a goosey, and I was cooking this, and I'm like, this thing doesn't smell like a goosey. It doesn't look like a goosey, but it is a goosey. I had to pour out after cooking. I pour everything out. It didn't taste like a goosey. So Nigeria, they have it, but they sell fake things a lot in order to make money. That's the problem. And even all this, they call it ice cream that the kids, you know, frozen, we call frozen stuff that the kids, you don't know what is added there. So that's the problem with Nigeria. Make sure you're buying your things real. Like when they sell a grind, you know, powdered beans. Make sure you are the one. You see that beans, you are the one doing it. If not, they'll add lots of other stuff. And when you're cooking it, why am I getting a feedback? I'm hearing everything I'm saying. So when they sell it, all this, I don't buy anything. Even here in America.
It's me.
Yeah, it's okay as long as you can hear me.
Yeah.
Even here in America, I cannot buy anything that is grounded, anything that is powdered. Because you don't know what they are mixing. There was a time I bought somebody bought a goosey for me here in America. She went to California. She said, I'm going to buy it cheaper for you. It's cheaper in California. My dear, I couldn't eat that goosey. It was mixed with sand. You know how you be turning you a goosey? All you be hearing is crack, sand. So that's the thing with Nigerians. You have to be we have that. But people are doing lots of fake things in order to sell. And some of the things that you see in the containers are not what it is. You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. I remember before I came to America years and years ago, I don't joke with my lotion.
Yeah.
I buy them. It can be expensive, but I don't joke with them. So I went to one store to buy my lotion, my normal lotion. When I got home, the lotion that was supposed to be white was yellow. I said, I wonder what this guy missed in all this. And I took it back to him. I said, this is not the right thing. He said, it's the right thing. I said, no, this lotion is white. It's supposed to be white, not yellow. So, yeah, that's the thing with Nigeria. We don't have originality is a problem. So, whatever you're buying, make sure you know exactly what you are buying. See what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'll make sure, because I always say, do you know who is selling it? They understand. How is it made? Yeah. That's a problem they're having, and what most of them are eating. They're eating fake things. They don't know. So it's like that. That's one thing I know, that you have fresh, especially what you can trust is, you know, leaf, fresh vegetables. You know, it's vegetables, but yeah, that's
no. I want to say something regarding this vegetable you mentioned, and that's why I turn on my mic. Okay. There is something they do in Nigeria. People in the chat, if you're in Nigeria and you have seen this, say it in the comment section, in the chat there. They have colors they use now for vegetables. Yes. You get your spinach, for instance. They dip it into this color. They mix it with water, dip it in, bring it out, and the thing is so greenish. They have the one for yellow, different types of fruits. They have for different kind of fruit. And there's this one they inject into watermelon to make it very reddish. It's a substance they inject into watermelon. The green, they do that. They soak orange into this. They soak mangoes, everything. So even the greens, the leaves you're talking about, a lot of it you see shining so bright, looking so clean. They are not real. They have been tampered with. Unless you know any organic farm yourself.
Wow. And these are chemicals, and they wonder what is buying people there. You see? These are
Chemicals.
chemicals.
They are chemicals. I have seen where they were forcing one guy to experiment it. They brought a Hausa guy that sells fruits and vegetables, and he was mixing this thing in their bucket. He fetched water from a very dirty gutter nearby, mixed it, and was dipping these fruits and veggies into the different containers that he has already mixed. So we just have to be careful. Even in Nigeria, nothing. In fact, it is just the grace of God for you to find good organic veggies and fruits.
Do you know I was telling somebody yesterday? I'm like, okay, every time you talk to a Nigerian, everywhere, things are hard. I believe that. Things are hard everywhere. Even here in the United States, things are hard. But what are people doing about it? I'm like, there are some empty lands there. Why can't people start at least cultivating? Start farming. Because even if things are hard, at least they'll have food to eat. We used to do that when we were growing up. When you come to a, even close to your house, you have a small area where you got it. Even if it means planting only vegetables there. But now everybody's doing like ShopRite chick, big chick, and big. They don't plant anymore. They don't farm anymore. I remember growing up, even our land in the village, that's they call it Mwoko. My father will make sure that they plant yam there. At least we have yam. Do you understand? So I believe that people should go back to, planting, farming. Even if you have little garden around your house, vegetables there. That land that is wallowing there, put plantains there instead of allowing it to wallow. Plant plantains there,
yes.
Plant banana, plant stuff, plant apple, plant cassava. So that at least that part of hunger, at least they'll have food. So that's just my 2 cents. I was telling somebody yesterday, even here in America, when the weather is good, I try to plant vegetables in my backyard. If we go to port, I try to plant something. So Nigerians should just wake up and start doing it. Because I know the president says something. Is it dodo or rice or whatever? No. He's advocating for people going back to the farms. And I support him. People should start doing that. Because they're now copying what is going on in the foreign countries. Oh, they don't realize that these people, they have people that are farmers and they are constantly farming. Do you understand? So if they will learn, people should just go back, not waiting for somebody to hand things down to them. That little space you have, plant something there. Go vegetables. At least it will save you money for that. So that's just my 2 cents. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Uju. I appreciate. Yeah. Let me turn this off so you can hear me now. Yes, thank you everyone, Uju and Spicy, for coming up to share, and all the chats there. Nebuza said that our chat is yes, so oh my goodness, your chat thread is funny. Oh my goodness. Yes, so okay, I was wondering what Musisi was writing. Ulu. Okay, wuru. Okay, but Nebuza will explain what she meant by that. Yeah, so my people have heard now what we're saying. So it's not even only here in the diaspora that we have this kind of fruits that we're talking about, that is also happening in Nigeria. So, but those of you who have your parents, back in the village, they normally are here. I see some YouTubers say that their mom brought some oils and brought some things from the village. At least those ones, you are very sure. Or those ones that are bringing down for us from the north or from other parts of Nigeria, we don't know where they're coming from. So let us be very careful. Even here in the UK, I see what you mentioned about you planted tomatoes before. Try again. There's somebody, just as we are in the process of moving from here. Once we settle down into our new house, now I'm going to be very intentional about planting. I've already told Estilicious is doing very well with planting here in the UK, because I thought that it wouldn't grow and things like that. But the way she's doing it, oh my goodness, you see her harvest, for fresh tomatoes, peppers, and stuff like that. So I've told her that once I'm ready, I'll come and she'll guide me like how she's doing it. Because of the UK weather, there's a particular time of the year that she plants and stuff like that. So we have to do that. Even those of us in diaspora are planning to do this, but those people in Nigeria, I know that some people, for example, if you live in Lagos, Abuja, and all those places, and you don't have your own houses, and that you don't have back garden. But if you do have back garden that is your own, even though you're renting the property, I don't see why you can't plant something there. As we just said, even if it's just the vegetables, at least you are sure of the vegetable that you're using to cook for your families. And also, please let us buy less of the cooked foods. I see, once in a while, if you really have to eat out, even before I left Nigeria, I hardly buy any street food. I don't know. It's funny when they're selling it to you and you see them using hand to chase flies and this. You have finished me. I will not even stop to do anything. But I see people a lot, even people with children, buying these things all the time and feeding their children. I'm not saying don't once in a while if you're too busy, but making it a habit of buying these things on the streets and feeding yourself and the children. Let us stop, because you don't even know that particular plantain you're buying that is being roasted there, whether it's real plantain, that particular fish that you're buying there, you don't know whether it's real fish or is it fish that they've just put in the drum at their back garden or drum in their house and brew that fish there by feeding them all sorts, and the fish will be big and they'll be roasting and you're eating. So maybe once in a while those things, but let us don't form that as a habit, because we don't even know anything that you're eating outside your own home. You don't know what it is. Although things we are buying in the market, we also don't know. But the good thing is that I see some of these YouTubers in Nigeria where they have their customers. Those customers, they bring maybe they trust them, they know where they bring their produce from. But don't buy from people we are not very familiar with, because if you have customer that you trust, I don't think they will cheat you by giving you some of those kinds of vegetable that is using something to color. Hey, all these things is so. That's why I still go back to our topic, which is detoxing. That's why even if you eat all these things once in a while, if you detox your system, that means you're getting rid of some of the toxins that you have mistakenly put into your system. So detox. If you can't do it a full day, do half day. If you can do full day, fine. If you can do 2 days, go for it. Detox your system from time to time, because of all the rubbish that we are putting in, whether we by mistake, knowingly or unknowingly, we are putting these things inside us all the time. But what we buy out there, even though we aim for the ones they say organic here, each time we go to the shop, we are looking for organic things. We just buy them, but how organic are those organics? We don't know. Or at least they label them organics and we just go for them. They're a little bit more expensive, but hey, that's not the thing. Let's even see them to buy. That's the thing. Even raw food like beans that they use insecticide on, look at that. Okay, they use insecticide so that the beans are more, that is, the beans will not have those gravels or whatever, little bugs. Wow. So they use that as well. Look at that. So my people, what do? Things are going bad, so we just have to. I will sing next time. Okay. Has to give permission. Permission, okay. You should have sang Uju if you want to come back and sing. When people will say, oh, your Maggie, because you can sing if you want to sing. That's not a problem at all. Invite them to your birthday. The more, the merrier. Oh, yes, of course. Nancy on the 15th, because she's already informed me and I've put her in my diary. Nancy, let me announce that now. Thank you for reminding Nemuzo. Nancy will have her birthday stroke 1 year monetization party on Friday. Please, as many of you as possible that can come and support her, that would be very, Good. Yes, Nancy Obebo, that's very good. Thank you, Nemuza, for the reminder. Yes, it's going to be on Friday, the 15th. I can't believe that on Friday is 15th of October. That means October is already half. October that we entered the other day. This year is almost gone. It's almost gone. So let us just do what we can. People have seen now that what we are eating both abroad and at home, we don't trust. So do what we can when we can, and yeah, that's all we can do, to be quite honest. Oh, sorry, Sunday. Really? Are you sure it's Sunday? One time, Nancy, because I do live stream every Sunday by 4 p.m. I thought you said 15th. Why do I think that 15th is Friday? Monday is 9th. Yes, Nebuza, thank you. It's 15th. What time on Sunday? Because I have live stream at 4 p.m. Nancy, thank you, Nebuza, for saying Sunday. My mind, I don't even know. That's the time I start my live stream. Why did you want it to clash? Why did you want it to clash? I don't like Friday. Don't go with that UK thing. When I came into the UK and they say Friday the 13th, everybody will be like, oh my God, no, Friday the 13th. I have to be asking them, what do you mean by Friday the 13th? Why do people don't like anything to happen on Friday the 13th? They say it's a bad luck day or whatever. I'm like, oh God, get away. But yeah, Friday the 13th in UK. It's got something to do with they don't like anything happening. They say it's bad luck day, Friday the 13th. And horror, okay, and horror film. So, Nice, I don't know, because I have live stream at 4 p.m. on that Sunday. So it has to be when I finish live stream. If you're still there, I will come and support you. Because I have live stream. It's always scheduled for 4 p.m. every Sunday. Thank you for even mentioning it here now, because in my head, I thought it's Friday. I put in my diary Friday the 15th. I didn't know that Friday is 13th, that is Sunday, that is the 15th. Okay, no problem. We'll see how we do it then. Okay. There was something I wanted to say, but I can't say it now because now we are now spent 2.5 hours, 2 hours plus, and I need to get off this desktop because this is the study area where my husband normally uses for his meeting, and he has a meeting soon. So I'm going to leave what I want to discuss until next Sunday. There's something I want to talk about. When we hear that people are passing away with the big C, sometimes the big C is not what we think it is. It's not due to medical condition. It can be other things, which I cannot go into now because of time. I'm looking, even after the hiccup we had before with this new start, it's now 2 hours and 11 minutes, and I have to stop now. Okay, so we'll see again next week, Sunday, 4 p.m. UK time. It will be on Ifechi family. And Nancy have also got her monetization party the same time at 4 p.m. So my people, however we want to do it that day, we'll see. But I'll do the live stream and then probably see if I can cut it short. I know what it's like. Each time I say I'll do my live stream for 1 hour or so, it never happens because people come and go at different times. But we'll see how we get on next Sunday. Okay. And thanks everyone. I appreciate you all. Nancy, would you stop? I'm coming up to sing. Okay, of course. Pico, do you want the link dropped again, or have you got the link? Please come and sing, so that AA will be happy. Do I drop the link again with you, or have you got it? Okay, you're there. Come and sing, and we can, as Suju is finishing singing, we're all going.
Hallelujah. Happy New Year, my people.
Please, here.
God is amazing. God is doing wonderful things. I don't know what you're going through, but know that God is a faithful God. God is a faithful God. AA will always tell me to sing. She reminds me of that calling that God has given me. Thank you, AA. Like I said, I have a channel where I post songs. So yes, so as I'm led, I post songs there. And my Facebook, Nemuzo, yeah, Nemuzo knows my Facebook channel. I follow her on Facebook too. And I post songs there. But I just want to encourage somebody that, where you are now, just put your focus, your hope in God. God will never fail you. My life is a testimony. All about my life is God. I don't know any other person but God, and He has been faithful. I can see everything turning around, everything turning around. I can see everything turning around, everything turning around for your good. He's a miracle working God. He's a miracle working God. Oh, He's the Alpha. He's the Omega. He's a miracle working God. He's a miracle working Jehovah. He's a miracle working God. Oh, He's the Alpha and Omega. He's a miracle working God. Come and see, oh, come and see. Come and see, oh, come and see. This is a testimony of somebody. Come and see what the Lord has done. It is wonderful in my sight. Come and see what the Lord has done. It is wonderful in my eyes. Come and see, oh, this is my testimony too. Come and see. I'll call you guys one day and say, come and see, oh, come and see. Come and see, oh, come and see. Come and see what the Lord has done. It is wonderful in my eyes. Come and see what Jesus has done. It is beautiful in my eyes. So this is my testimony. This is your testimony. Whatever you're believing God for, dance before the Lord, and we'll come and testify. We'll come and enjoy with you. So Nancy, we'll see you on Sunday. Only that is crashing with Big C's, Big C's live stream. But may God bless you. God will keep us to attend your birthday. All right, stay blessed. Stay blessed, everybody. So, AA, God bless you.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you, everyone. On that note, we have to call it a day, and have a blessed week. Have a blessed week, everyone. May God be with you all. Whatever we are looking for that is in the will of God will come to pass this week that we are entering. And we'll see you all again next week, Sunday. Goodbye and God bless. Remember, we have 2 events at the same time, at 4 p.m. UK time next Sunday. We'll see what happens. We're going to do both. Yeah. I'm not going to waste time that day. Then I'm going to, monetization party lasts a bit longer. I'm going to make sure, try my best. I'm trying to be good. That's fine. Okay. Yes, so bye, Spicy Uju Talk Show, Nemuzo, Musisi, Kizito. Musisi, thanks again for today. Nancy, and everybody else that is in the background, I really appreciate you all for making this live stream today possible. And for Nemuzo, thank you so much for being a member of this channel, and also for your amazing super chat. Your support on this live White Street is only God that will replenish you. We lack words to appreciate you, but God is the one that is making everything right for you, and He will continue to replenish your heart of gold. Thank you. We appreciate you, our mighty angel. Thank you, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, Uju, for that lovely input and for that lovely song. Thank you, my Spicy, for the input as well, for coming up. Thank you, everyone, for all the chats in the background, and for Sisi for understanding what wuru means today, and so on and so forth. Thank you, everyone. Please let us keep looking after our health. You have heard now some of the things we eat, even both at home. Some of them are not the right thing. So let us keep doing what we can and keep looking after ourselves as much as we can, because our health is our wealth. I appreciate you all. Have a blessed week, and I'm signing off. I'm signing off now. Bye, everyone.